Hello, everybody, and welcome to another installation of the Pack It Up podcast. I am Ronaldi, and we are live today. Next up is
Brandon.
And Lawson, the fan favorite. You already know.
I'm Condom. Don't be silly,
And
wrap your willy.
Nice.
And I'm
nice.
Jeffrey, special guest from the last installment.
ladies and gentlemen. We are here to provide you with another hourly installment or 45-minute installment of educated nonsense, which means we sound smart, but we're dumb as hell. Keep that in mind as we proceed. Anyways, Black Man, what did you have that we had from last week?
Okay, the topic today is what superpower that we'll have will instantly turn us into a villain.
Yeah, that's
So
right,
you
party
gain the
people.
power, you get it, will instantly make you like, you know what? I'm not saving nobody. I'm gonna do some harm. I'm not going first though. You go, Ronaldo. This is your question.
Well, it's simple, really. I feel like anything mind control related would automatically make you become a villain. 'Cause if
Well,
because think about it. If you can alter somebody's memories or control their actions, you can literally do whatever the hell you want in the
True.
world. So what's to stop you from doing that?
Nothing.
Because the second you get
Absolutely.
arrested, you can just alter their minds and make it seem like it never happened. Especially if it's like
that's
all you
fair.
need is for them to hear your voice kind of situation. Give me a megaphone, put me in Times Square. I'm ruining people's day.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's over at that point.
It's just there's no reason why I should be a kind person. I'm literally the king of the world.
I feel like
Well,
somebody out there can counteract it. You just gotta be careful and be smart with how you use your power. Other than that, yeah. I don't see
So
anything
are we?
go wrong.
So are we saying that Professor X is very strong of will because he went the good route?
Yes, he is.
No, it's because he was a cripple. But that's beside the point.
To be
He
honest,
didn't
He
have
wasn't
any
always a
choice.
he wasn't always a cripple.
he should. That would make him more like a more reasonable to go back since he's a cripple. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
that's how.
You're saying
if
he
you
was
think about
he
it-
should have started good and then turned bad.
If you think about it, look
but
at
he's
Jean
very.
Grey.
He has a very high morals and he's very strong willed. So, you know, he
Jean
never
Grey is
strayed.
also not evil, Ronaldo.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
What do you mean?
She had evil tendencies when the Phoenix Force was taking over or something like that.
Yeah,
But she's not inherently evil.
All women are evil. I'm gonna have you know.
oh, okay.
Whoa there.
back it up.
It's time to back it up. Let's
It's
back it
time to
up. Back
pack
it
it
up.
up quickly.
Next,
And
who else
expediently.
to discuss?
I would say honestly, like anything that has to do with like physical force or like elements. So for example, fire is like, yeah, you have this ability and element of fire, but it's like if you try to do something, you're hurting at the same time while trying to rescue. So say for example, if I see a couple bad villains, right?
Mhm.
I'm burning them, but you know how fire could extend, correct? So I'm actually hurting others. I don't know if
Well,
it would make
yeah.
sense.
So you're saying Uncle Iroh's a villain?
So everybody in the Avatar is a villain.
In their own
All
way,
the
yeah. Because if
firebenders.
you really think about it, it's everyone for themselves. That's why they have their
It's
own.
like y'all didn't
ability.
watch the show if y'all say that now. That
Yeah,
was
that's a
literally the
fact.
premise of the show, bro.
I was just thinking, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of the point.
Yeah, I mean, didn't the Fire Nation, kind of slaughter the Air Nation? I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what everybody's literally for themselves, bro.
They sucked the air out of the room.
I mean, I guess. I had them blood bending powers. Woo-wee.
Ball bending power.
That's belief.
Hey,
What?
yo.
That's like physical force,
What?
bro. If you
That's what
use
you said.
if
I
you
said
have-
air bending. Come on.
if you have like a lot of physical force, right? You could cause harm without actually thinking you're not causing harm to someone.
I mean, I guess.
I feel like you'd have to be very ignorant of your abilities.
Also true.
That's definitely true.
Well,
Nah, I'll go.
Well, moving along.
Uh,
Adrian, if you will.
I said I'll go.
Nah, screw you. I want to hear him.
No,
Hot
Black man,
F is
you can
meat,
go,
bro,
Black man.
damn.
You can go, bro.
All right, thank
I'll
you.
give you my turn.
Should have choked on that cheeseburger early, Ronaldo. Should never be.
Well, too bad I know the self-Heimlich maneuver.
What?
Don't worry about it. I go. Y'all remember Shigaraki from My Hero, right?
No.
Yes.
I don't watch
decay
anime, so I
power is
wouldn't know.
Lawson?
Oh yeah, he do got toes.
Yeah.
I
If I had
remember
that
them.
power, I'm turning villain. I'm
What do
going
you
straight to the
mean?
dark side. Ronaldo, you have the power to anything you touch into decay. You gonna be a hero? Seriously? That's not even a heroic trick, like a power.
But you
Just
can
don't
make it a
use it.
heroic power.
I don't
How?
want to.
Elaborate.
Let's say
Wait. No, first of all, he has to shut the fudge up, okay? Because you can't remove that from Brandon, bro. Because your power of controlling wires, I gave you the perfect hero power, the hero counterpart. And when no one said
How
anything
so?
over your power, not be Professor X,
he's a
he's
villain.
like,
Again, he
Yo.
does mad villainous shit.
There's no evidence of somebody having the power to everything to touch and to decay.
Yeah.
On the good side, I've never seen it, never heard it.
I couldn't see it
Fair.
as a good side thing.
You can
And I
sort
don't
of
even
good, but
know
it's not gonna
what
last.
argument you can make
gotta
for
be
that.
you gotta be aware of who you touch, who you interact with all the time. Nobody got time for that. No, I'm sorry.
Nah, that's a fact.
Exactly.
I'm
Second
telling
I get them kind of power, woof, it's
Exactly.
scraps.
It's
It's
over.
scraps.
Especially if you're a villain, honestly.
It works perfectly if you're a villain. That's why I pick it. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes some good sense. Well, I
Yeah.
think I should go next,
You
and
should.
I would say that my power that will make me turn into a villain instantly, time control. Come on now.
Yo,
That's
why
an
you
interesting
got
one.
the basic man? Like, come on.
Explain,
It's not
sir.
even basic.
Mine's
I don't
definitely
have to
basic.
explain it. It explains
His is
itself.
definitely basic.
Well, for the sake of the
And
podcast,
he's
you gotta
definitely
explain.
going to jail.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm going to jail for many, many, many reasons. But not the ones you think. I'm not going to steal with it. I'm just going to play innocent little pranks.
Cool.
Innocent pranks. Yeah. Now, if I turn the train on the wrong track and somebody just accidentally happens to die, that don't got nothing to do with me. I don't know what happened in that situation.
I ain't do that.
And if somebody just accidentally flicks a switch and activates nuclear bombs,
What?
I don't know what kind of situation that got to do with me. Anyway,
That's just guilty conscience. Ain't nobody worried about you.
yeah, shut up.
There was something back that up.
I'm gonna get mine out the way because it's so simple. I wouldn't be a villain. That's just straight up how it happens.
Whoa.
That's avoiding the question, AJ.
You avoiding the question.
What do you want from me, bro? It's not in my nature to
wouldn't
be
do,
evil.
like, I
So
mean, I
then
wouldn't
what
do it either,
ability
but I'd
would
probably
you
still give an answer.
What ability would you consider a villainous ability then? Kind of jumping back to what Blacken said, he considers that deterioration a villainous ability.
Deterioration is a pretty villainous ability. I feel like there isn't a specific ability that's just evil. You know what I mean? Like, the person is evil. The ability isn't really evil. But maybe like toxins would be evil, like poison,
Yeah, I feel you.
like spitting poison or
Oh,
stabbing someone
absolutely.
with poison or
Like a
that.
reptilian kind of power,
Yeah,
if you will.
yeah.
Shout out
That's
to my boy
always
Reptile from Mortal Kombat. That's my main.
that's always depicted as evil. It's not really ever a good guy that's like, I could spit poison.
Shout
Hold
out
on,
to the
hold on.
Boomline Tribes.
Reptile from Mortal Kombat.
He's not really a hero though. That's just
He's
his
really,
race. It's just kind of what he does. It's not a superpower.
I don't even think the
Exactly.
Mortal Kombat characters, you could really consider them heroes per se. Except like Liu Kang. But the rest of them, they really out for themselves. They're
What do
not
you
really
mean? They
they're
fighting
not
for
really
their
good
realm.
dudes. Yeah, but
They're fighting to live another day. Is the most basic nature of living.
I definitely have to play the campaign.
I'm not gonna mess with all that.
You scared?
Anyways. I'm not the craziest Mortal Kombat person ever.
But you're all crazy.
That's indeed
No, you're
true.
crazy.
Now we're moving on to Sir Jeffrey III.
This is the fourth. Thank you. Okay.
Apologies.
Probably something akin to Gojo's abilities. I feel
Oh,
like
so limitless.
you just limitless essentially. So I feel like I basically have too much freedom, and I would get very bored and just basically
playing
start
God?
experimenting.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
exactly.
Man, I'm
That's
thinking of
just-
a power and I should have said it.
Actually,
Thank you.
I lied to y'all 100%.
Yeah.
You make me doctor my hand,
You-
and you
Adrian.
believe
Oh,
I
yeah.
will be the evilest
Adrian,
person on
bro,
planet Earth.
bro, get out of
That's
my
a
head.
good
I was
one.
just thinking that, bro.
You make me doctor my hand, and I am gonna
God damn
wreak
it.
havoc on the universe,
Yeah, I
bro.
should
Not
have
the
said
planet,
Dr. Man, bro.
the universe.
Well, I feel bad for the Milky Way.
I'm thinking about
Well-
food again. Come on now.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? I'm
What's on his cheeseburgers? I swear. Now, on the flip side of that, what would you say is a power that would make you turn into a hero? Like, what power would you have to take to make you a good guy and want to help others?
Anything
Honestly,
other than what I said,
I feel like
or invisibility.
this is your question. You should answer first, Lawson.
Well, I feel like if I had flight, that would be probably the thing I would do. I would help
You'd be
cats
air
out of trees,
taxi?
like the stupid stuff.
If I had
I
a
would
flying,
never do
if
that.
I had flying as a superpower by itself, I would hide. I'm not
Yeah,
Why?
that's
a superhero.
boring because that's the only thing you
What
can
the
do.
fuck you
Fly.
gonna do?
What else you gonna do?
You're still gonna get shot at. It's not like you're flying
Yeah.
faster than the speed of light or something.
You can. That depends on the power.
I
I mean,
guess.
just most people can't fly faster than the
If
speed of
that's
light.
if that's the limit of your power and not flying at the speed of light, kill yourself. There's no
That's
need
what
for
I'm
you to
saying.
be
There's
it.
no.
Wow.
I mean, Superman can fly pretty fast. If I can fly
Yeah.
at the speed of Superman, then
Yeah,
I'll be okay with
I
that.
guess,
but
but-
according
Consent
to
with that.
Minority, that's not in
It's not
his
Stop
quick
getting
enough.
for him.
in his repertoire.
What do you
So
mean?
I'm
How is that
saying.
not quick enough, bro? Superman can fly around the Earth in like a minute or something like that.
We're talking about a man that walks like 0.5 miles per hour.
Actually, that's a lot, Brandon.
Continue.
0.5 miles per hour is not a lot, bro. What are you talking about?
You're not good at math.
You say walk or run? Because I'm pretty sure you said
He
walk.
said walk.
Nah, that sounds pretty right.
I don't know. I think you could probably walk a mile.
I rest my
2 to
case.
5 miles an hour.
Nah,
Anyway,
I don't think that's right.
anyway,
All right.
since you want to talk and
It's
have a
time to
big
pack it
mouth,
up.
you
It's
should go
time to pack
next.
it up. It's time to pack it
I'll
up.
go. I don't want to reach into my hero bag again, but if I had Endeavor's power, I'll be a hero. You already know I like fire anyway, so I only use
This
that
man
power
is
for good.
reckless. Don't give him fire powers.
We're talking about a man that always likes drinking fireball shots. Just know by
Yes.
that.
I'm living up to the status quo.
For
Reckless.
me, honestly, I feel like invisibility, maybe, because I feel like
Nah, you a menace.
invisibility is like a pro and a con. So it depends on how I want to use it, man. If it's one day I want to wake up and help people, I'll be fired. If one day I want to wake up and be a menace to society,
Yeah, but we said being a hero, not a villain.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
So that
saying.
doesn't really track, now does it?
That one falls in the middle. You gotta say a little better.
I just want to let you know the average walking speed for a human is like 3 miles an hour.
So yeah, pretty
So we
slow.
stand corrected.
Anyway, moving on. Jeffrey, what would your? Oh wait, we already went over Jeffrey.
No, you
No, we
didn't.
didn't.
No,
No,
didn't?
Not for a
didn't.
second. Not for part 2.
A power that would make me into a hero. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I were to receive powers of any kind, I would definitely be neutral, regardless of my ability. So this is sort of a cop-out answer, like Adrian's earlier, because
Ain't nobody trying to be
Can't-
the starlight.
Yeah, nobody's trying to be the
exactly.
super hero. I'm not trying to be the protagonist and die
I
at the
want
end
to
of the
say
story.
I sort
They
of
don't pay
don't
well.
care, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna be
Jeffrey
very
really
generic.
said, "Fuck them niggas. I don't even care
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna
them."
be like, I'd rather not have a power.
Yeah, I don't
at
care
that
about
point.
people with a.
I respect it.
You know what? If I can duplicate myself,
Oh,
that's a
multi-
good
Go
one.
for shadow clones.
Okay.
That's a good one.
one.
That
I could take shadow clones.
so that way I
Pause?
could. It'd be
What?
easier to help out people in mass.
I
You know what?
guess.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I still probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Even if I had the shadow clones, I'll probably use that to.
for question's sake.
No, because you could duplicate yourself. You could really just spread yourself out and continue living your life like normal while still doing hero kind of things.
Exactly, and I wouldn't have to do any of the work. My dog
Or you
would
could
do it.
just you could do things in your self
I could
interest.
start a business.
You
Sure.
could jerk
Exactly.
yourself off.
Come on,
What?
man.
Oh my God, pack it up. Just pack
Pack
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah,
Good
pack it up,
conversations.
pack it up.
Pack it up,
I
pack
want
it
to change my answer. I'll probably say something with like healing.
What?
Something with like
Yeah.
healing,
Obvious.
Yeah, that makes sense.
or
Or
like,
like a-
or
Like a
excellent
clerical
vision,
power?
like excellent vision too. I feel that would be a good one to like identify and spot the enemies.
What?
You know what? A spotting skill would be useful in the army.
Excellent vision. So if you had 20/20 vision, you would just help someone. I don't even think that makes sense.
You put glasses on. Oh, found him.
What's that superhero's name from South Park? Hindsight.
Bull.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that show was funny. Moving along though, Adrian, if you will.
If I had ice powers, I didn't immediately go.
I saw that coming.
So you want to be Iceman? Is what you're
Adrian wants
telling
to be
me?
my
So
counterpart
you're trying to
so
ruin
bad, bro.
people's day when they're just on the beach.
It has nothing to do with you, man. I just like ice powers.
You know, ice powers would be cool. You could make someone slip and fall.
No
I
pun
like the cold.
intended.
You
You
feel
can
me?
buy a banana from the store and do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
facts.
guess
Yeah,
it's
don't
not
get
as
wrong
cool.
Behind you.
Turn that shit into Mario Kart.
I was gonna say some kind of healing power, but then Brandon took it, so I had to come up with something.
Quick on the spot.
You could have picked like Earth powers or whatever. Like
That would
top.
still counteract your fire. Everybody knows that Earth puts out fire.
You put out burgers.
Best
But
believe.
anyway,
Moving along.
Yeah,
Wow.
anyway, I think supervillains, pretty interesting topic. So I would say, now I have a question.
Oh, they
I
all
was
got high
about
one
to ask
too.
a
Go.
question. That's
Yeah, I got a question for all of y'all
uh-huh.
in relation to supervillains.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather get jumped by the Bat Family every year, but they won't kill you?
Of course they won't.
Or
Kind of
but you
person.
get 20 million each time they jump you. So it's once a year, you get 20 million. But the whole Bat Family is jumping.
Oh, they taking turns, or it's like all like
No,
that's-
they jumping you. They jumping you.
No,
You're done. You're done.
So they are
Or
just getting licks in.
in relation to the supervillain topic, would you bring a supervillain to the real world? A random supervillain, it could be from any series, to the real world for 100K each villain.
I'm
This
bringing
could be
villains-
like
I'm-
Galactus,
I'm
and they
bringing
never
villains to the
gonna
real
show up ever.
Are you gonna bother you? Like, are you out of the equation? Like, they ain't worried
Oh
about you?
no. They not. They don't.
They still
If
gonna
they
be
so,
doing
so
their
just so
antics.
I bring them in, but they still take me out. Come on now.
Well, of course they would. They're villains.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
but
supervillain.
They kill
I did
whoever's
them a
in front of them.
favor. Like, I
Yeah, so
guess.
you bring Joker. Say you bring Joker, and he's like on the other side of the world. But if things happen to align with you meeting Joker, you would probably get killed. Let's
Yeah,
be
it's
honest.
the Joker.
That's
So it would
crazy.
be, yeah. So what would your answer be?
I'm bringing a villain. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get jumped. I
Yeah,
can't. I'm
honestly.
sorry, bro.
Respectfully, I
I'm
can't
Yeah,
throw.
John, it's once a year.
I
Yeah,
can't
and
throw
I'm gonna stay in the
hands.
hospital for like 6 months, bro.
Yeah, but you bring the supervillain, you probably gonna die at some point.
Bro,
I'm gonna die at some point
I
anyways.
could, I could die at some point with them jumping me, bro. This dude will literally
Listen.
cripple you and ask you to talk.
I'm not losing a fight to Damian Wayne. That's just real. I'm not gonna let that happen.
He was
Yo, Ronaldo, respectfully, Batcow will beat you up.
That's the problem.
What do you-
That's the problem.
he'll eat back.
I
out.
know I'll lose. I just don't want it to happen. So fuck that. I'm definitely bringing
some villains for 100K,
some
100%.
some Batman villains in here.
Bro, you only in 100K per
The good
villain. You are
ones.
crazy. You're crazy. It could
Yeah,
be any
be
villain.
safe.
And
You
there's
don't
a
pick
lot
the
of
villain, bro.
villains.
It's random.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
don't pick
random.
the
It's
villain?
completely
Oh, it's
random.
No, you don't pick
Yes.
it's random.
So
I
this
pick
could
it.
be a Gotham villain,
I thought
or
we
it could be
picked-
some nigga that just
Man,
wipes out
I'm not-
multiverses
I'm
just
not
for the
worried
fun
about
of it.
none of Batman's rogue gallery except for Joker. I'm not worried about none of them niggas.
I'm picking a villain, bro.
I'm still picking villains.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll pick a
tweaking.
villain.
So none of y'all want to
No.
take the jumping from the Bat Family. They're not
You know
gonna
how-
kill
you know
you.
how-
If you,
Bro,
if
they
you
got
Yeah,
like
I
might-
16
bro,
niggas.
ask
I
us,
might
bro.
take
We
the
can jump you.
jumping.
You gonna take a jumping from 16 niggas?
$20 million. Y'all
From
forget about the
16
$20
niggas.
million, bro.
That's
They gonna be
$20 million
throwing-
jumping.
They gonna be
Most-
breaking your legs and throwing batarangs at you. I'm
Most
good.
is not even doing it for the money. He's just doing
I
it for the
wouldn't-
experience.
No, I
You're probably
wouldn't.
shortening your lifespan at that point. if
That's
you're
what I'm
getting
saying.
beat
I
up
mean,
constantly,
right.
bro.
There's no money worth. There's certain things money is not worth. I'm sorry. I'm not getting jumped, but I don't care.
Yeah, so you just rather wipe out the whole universe.
I'm
Hey,
taking my
man.
chance with Mr. Freeze.
Potentially.
Like,
Potential.
imagine once they jump me, sure, I'm not dead, but I might like just get a tick or something, you know?
Yeah, you're right. I
They,
guess
they hit me in the head the wrong way, bro. I become
I'm-
someone who I'm not.
I'm taking my chances with Calendar Man.
I was making a joke, but I'll be like, damn.
I'm taking my chances with Lex Luthor.
I got you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jeffrey's trying to say he'll become Stephen Hawking.
Stop. The hell's laughing?
I don't know who was playing the Joker laugh, but
I know who's playing that. I already know.
Yeah.
No,
Who will I bring into
but then
the
the question is,
Universe, though.
how many then? Because you guys said at random. How
It's
many
just
villains
one.
would you bring?
One per
Yeah,
100K.
are repeats possible?
No repeats. It's
No
all new
repeats.
villains.
I'm bringing in 10.
I'm bringing in the Riddler.
You were bringing 10 villains?
Now,
they're random
yeah,
villains,
because
Brandon.
what's the chances that they're in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they are in New York, then I can just relocate with that mill.
And what are the chances they're
I
super villains?
guess.
They might be
Um,
D-list villains. At best.
You know, if it's a zombie though, we are fucked. We're sorry.
I mean,
Solomon Grundy.
Well,
I wouldn't consider a zombie a villain.
I don't think you have anything to
No,
worry
but
about if you
there-
get Killer
because
Croc.
There was that one alternate, a universe to what if.
Let's say
think-
it's just main universe villains from
Main
all
universe,
from
fair,
all
okay.
from all.
DC
Yeah, I'm chilling.
zombies.
It's fine. I'll bring in 10.
Uh.
The world will stop them.
They'll find a way.
Yeah.
All these D-list villains out here. Like I'll settle for Penguin. I'm not worried about no Penguin.
Now,
That's
what
a
if
fact.
all of them was petty criminals? How many would you just summon?
A petty
Shit
criminals,
ton.
that'll be 100.
Yeah, it was
bro.
like
About
petty
shit.
criminals.
This easy work.
All of them. Shit, I'm about to be a
because we already have
billionaire.
those.
Speed run. If there was a button to press, click, 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 click. Shit, I want to stop.
Yeah, but here's the twist. After you summon them, and you summon 100 of them, they all turn into a supervillain, and they destroy the Earth.
What's with all these twists, bro?
It has to have a twist, unless it would just be free money. Like,
Listen,
if I
you
just
keep
call
trying to
it
add
one
these
petty
twists,
criminal,
I'm gonna twist your neck. All right.
I was gonna say something else.
Moving on.
what? I thought you were gonna say something very different.
Come on, old
What
purple.
the hell is wrong with you?
So let's say if all the villains and all the heroes collided with each other and fought, how bad do you think it will end?
The planet was destroyed. So
In what context? Like, what villains?
Does
all of them.
Dr. Mahan needs to get involved? Or
Yeah,
Like, because
all
if it's
of
a
them.
universal
Like, no
threat,
one- no
then
one-
everything done.
No one is
all of
safe.
them. All
Nobody's
of them.
safe. We all dead in like a 30-second time span.
Bro,
Maybe
that's
less.
That's not even be a brainiac, bro. Come on.
Nah,
Oh,
that's a
wow.
fact though.
Big facts.
They got
That's a
washed.
fact though.
Doomsday.
do not bring him into this. We
Yeah,
don't
he
need
beat
that.
Superman.
We
bro,
do not need that.
they are losing.
Doomsday is
Yeah, people be hyping up Superman too much. I don't know.
Keep in mind, some of these villains took multiple heroes to take down. So if they're on the side with more villains, you know what I'm saying?
What you trying to say, Lawson?
Also, keep in mind, per
What you
one
know?
hero, there's at least 10 villains. Because every hero got to have a rogues gallery.
I suppose.
True.
So
Unless they don't die like that.
the planet is going to get destroyed one way.
It just, yeah, of course. It just depends on how bad.
Yeah.
Destruction. No more planet. It can't get any worse than that.
I guess. I mean, I
What's wrong with
don't
y'all?
know. Anyway,
Moving on.
moving on. I had another
Adrian, you have
question that I
anything to
want to
add?
present.
Go ahead.
My second question was, would you rather take a 50-50 chance of getting Thanos snapped or have a 1v1 with any random Marvel character, but you have to win or the world blows up?
Why?
Well, what are these?
You know what?
The-
You know what? We're just gonna pack that up
He
right
woke
there
up
and not
and
move
and he
on.
chose
Yeah,
violence.
Just
He
pack
woke
that
up
up.
What-
and he
moving
chose
on.
What's the
violence.
answer?
No,
What
you
is
shut
the
up. We're
answer?
packing that up. We're packing that up and moving it on. To
Pack
some
it
other
up.
time.
Grab your book
Wait,
bags.
what's the problem?
Nonsense.
I don't
What's the
see the
problem?
problem.
There's no positive to this. It's either die immediately or die later. Shut the fuck up.
You're not even gonna take the chance with the Marvel villain? That's
Yeah.
Why?
crazy.
Why the fuck would I want to fight a villain?
Well, it's a Marvel character. It could be any character. So you could be fighting a squirrel on the side of the
Why would I
street.
want to
So
fight
you telling me I
somebody
could be
I was thinking about
I could be
Squirrel Girl,
fighting
honestly.
Rocket?
Yes.
You gonna shoot you,
who
bro.
will
You ain't
blast you with a fucking rocket
Word.
launcher?
Exactly.
I said
Moving
any
on.
Marvel character. So it could be a civilian. You wouldn't know.
That's
What?
not a character. That's a background
Yes,
character.
it is. It's
Stupid.
still a character. It has character in the name. It's a
No,
character.
it's not.
No, bro.
They don't even have a personality to be a character.
No, they
You
still
shut
a
up.
character. They
Don't even
have
know.
it. It's in the
Shut up.
name.
Pack
It's
it up.
in the name.
Moving on.
Moving on
Black man, if you will.
What you mean? I don't got nothing else to add.
Yes, you do.
then.
I'm answering Lawson's question. I'll take my
Oh,
chance with
You're
the
a
snap.
suck as shit.
So you're just gonna get the Thanos snap.
Hey, man. It's 50-50 chance. I gotta sit
So
there trying
you'd
to fight
rather
them. I'm too
die
lazy for
or
that.
get your ass whooped is what I'm hearing. Because if you want to get your ass whooped, shit.
What you gonna say?
What's up?
All
don't
I
trust
just
your
need is
judgment
to
on that.
take one of the gems out and that's it, bro.
That's easier said than done.
Quiet you.
That doesn't even sound right. You sound stupid right now. You're not about to take out the gem out of Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet.
It got
You about to
sucked into
get
that
cooked.
glove. I don't think it's gonna be easy just to pluck it out of the glove.
I
think once
suppose.
it's in there, it's in there. We gotta crush it. I don't know.
I don't even think you got a chance of doing that. I think
Respectfully,
you're
I'm
just gonna take
spitting
the
in
chance of the
Thanos'
snap.
face before I die.
Well, the spit is gonna turn into ash along with the rest of you after you get snapped and disintegrated.
Yeah, Adrian, save us from this conversation. Please tell me you have something in your notebook.
So, we're gonna pack that up.
Thank you.
And
we're
we're
gonna-
gonna, back there, what's going on? We're gonna move right on the
Right the
line.
fuck along.
We're gonna
edit-
multi along
We're
the
gonna edit
path.
that out.
You muted
Uh,
yourself.
We're
You
gonna
said,
edit that
Yeah,
out.
welcome back,
Dude,
guys.
Throw
Edit
that
what
shit
out?
away. Throw
Um,
that shit away.
And I'm just like, I'm curious. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. What do you think about video games now compared to like 15 years ago? You think they're going in a trajectory where this can go on forever, or do you think they're starting to die off?
See, that's a good question.
I want to say die off, but the quality is kind of
Ooh.
lackluster on some of these games. It's not really hitting like it was in the early 2000s, or maybe before that. What am I trying to say? Maybe the graphics was low, but it was still more entertaining than what we get now.
I think the
I'm gonna be
games were more
real.
memorable back then.
And it's more repetitive. They're not
Absolutely.
adding new stuff.
I
Games
agree
was
with
definitely
Jeffrey.
harder back in the day.
They just slapping the years.
I also agree
Alright,
with
this is
that.
coming out this year, and this is still the same game.
I mean, it also depends on the game and the series of the game.
I went
Well, I
back
mean,
to
you
play a
know,
game from my childhood.
when the game get more popular, that's kind of how it goes. It just get less interesting. I don't know, because
repetitive.
everybody's
It's
trying
not-
to get a bag out of it. You know,
True, yeah. But they know you're gonna buy it regardless of how you
It's
felt about
real.
it beforehand.
Man,
It
but
just feels like
listen, man.
now they're just copying and pasting the same template over and over. You have a bunch
Yeah,
of these
exactly.
shovelware
That's-
games
Yeah.
that all do the same thing. They all look the same, you know. I mean,
Or go ahead.
no, sorry, go ahead.
I was basically gonna say I heard people they're gonna retire from 2K. They ain't playing no more. It's like this is my last year playing 2K. They're gonna play NCAA. I'm like, it really got that to that point. I'm not
NCAA is
surprised.
crazy.
Because it's new, maybe. Because it's not the 2K
What
that they used to.
what 2K needs to do is think outside the box. It's always the same thing. Like, yes, certain things change, the aspect of the game change, but it's like it's the same thing. Like, they need to think outside the box. Like, okay, I've never heard of a NFL game that has like a city, you know? Like, it's always 2K with the cities and you can play against each other. Like, I never heard of a American NFL Madden game that thinks outside the box. Like, hey, let me create, a city where people could team up and play flag football or something like that, bro. Like, think outside the box. I know FIFA was doing it. FIFA started to have like these 3v3s where like you create your character, I think, and like you play with other people. But yeah, 2K is just basically the same thing. Like, I buy it to have it because me and my friends play it, but then it just dies out and it just stays in my storage.
Yeah. That's a point. I'm trying to think what else is
If you had to pick 3 games from your past that you say were like these are like the best games that came out for me personally, and then 3 games from like the last 5-10 years that came out that you're like these are the games that are the best to me. Oh, 3 is a lot for all of us. Let's say 2 each. One from the past, one from now. To compare.
Best game for the past for me was Kirby Squeak Squad. That game. Phenomenal.
Of course, it will be Kirby.
More like Kirby
He was,
FIFA.
he was
Phenomenal.
obsessed with anything that sucks up food. I swear.
Latest. Damn. There's a lot of good games that came out recently, but I can't say that they were, memory burning. You know what I'm saying?
I actually have
They're
3
just
from the
ingrained in
past
my
that I can
head.
think of right now.
But the only one that I can say really is probably Spider-Man 2. I feel like that one was the best one thus far for recent years.
Spider-Man 2 was a good game. I think it was a very good game.
That'd be my answer.
For the PS5? Talking about Spider-Man 2 for the
Oh.
PS5? Just making sure, bro. There's like 3 Spider-Man 2 games. You gotta specify.
You do got something about. Alright, I'm gonna go. I actually have 3 games from the past that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, but you
which
said
is
2, so only say 2. Stop being
Yeah.
stupid.
Super Mario Sunshine, one of the Incredibles games. That was fun. I used to play it all the
The
time.
PS2 one?
What's it?
You're being an overachiever, bro. I said one from the past, one from the present.
You said 2 actually.
Yeah, 2. One from the past, and one from the present.
Because it would take too long.
Okay, Super Mario Sunshine, Incredibles, and one from the past. Like recently, Uncharted, definitely, and I guess I'll say God of War. I really enjoyed those games.
Well, those were the only games you played. Of course they would be.
2?
Well,
My 2 would be Cars. When I was little, I used to play Cars, the video game, the very first one, because I know they got like multiples of them.
Solid choice.
Yeah, bro, I used to play that with my best friend every day. And one from the present, I'll say like Grand Theft Auto 5, because like it's like it comes out like God knows how long. And
Lord
The
knows.
present game though.
that's
just
not even a present game.
No, he said like in the past like 10 to 15 years.
I mean, I guess, but that's
Yeah.
still not really a present
I
game, though.
mean,
You
a
took it like the
present
last
game like
3.
5 to
now,
10 years.
like now a present game now that I really don't have one. That's why I mentioned that one.
That's fine.
Damn,
It be like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
it really kind of do though.
Like I was
Especially
telling,
don't got time to be playing these video games.
I was telling my coworker not too long ago. I'm like, yo, like I have a PlayStation, but it's like I play the same games because I don't look forward. I don't look forward to any new games that are coming out because they don't like me personally. They don't like catch my attention.
So honestly, Brandon sort of took mine with Super Mario Sunshine. That game was amazing. Played the shit out of that. But for the past game, I'll switch it to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. That game has amazing storytelling. And then for my present game, I'd probably choose something like Celeste. I love me a good platformer.
Yeah, Celeste is a good game. I had a good time with that one. And I would say that my past game, I would have to say Heart Gold Soul Silver all day. Classic, peak Pokemon, best Pokemon game ever. And for modern, I would have to say Elden Ring, because that's a really good game too. Completely different, but you know, the challenge is there, takes up a lot of your time, and you have a lot of fun with it.
I
Yeah.
just wish the multiplayer was different for that game.
I
That's
don't
the
wanna-
only
I
thing.
do agree.
I don't want to make the rest of this podcast an argument because that is what will happen with this discussion.
No,
But
don't
we've been
even
over
say.
this.
I know
Our
exactly
Gold
what
and
you're
Soul
gonna say.
Silver is
No,
not peak
Adrian,
Pokemon, bro.
Yes, it
That's
is,
all
bro.
I'm saying.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not peak Pokemon.
Yes, it is.
One,
Shut
it's
up.
not.
No.
Look, well, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver are not peak. Neither is X and Y. So don't even
Oh
say
my
X and
God,
Y
at
is
all.
peak. Everything after
No,
X and
it's
Y is
not,
ass.
though. It's
It
not,
is.
though.
You're right.
It's
Everything
not,
after
though.
X and Y is ass. That's why
Exactly. That's
Black and
why
White
it's
a
is
fact.
elite.
pink.
No, no.
Nah, but that's not where the Pokemon series peaked. The Pokemon series peaked at
No,
Heart
but
Gold
if
Soul
it peaked,
Silver.
then
'cause
everything after is worse. Then that's not
it
how
is
it
worse.
works.
Everything
bro.
after
No.
is worse.
Everything after is not worse, yo.
Yes,
Yo,
it is.
Because
Again, we're
X
not.
and-
No. We're not gonna make this.
You
This
know,
is not gonna
alright,
happen.
Nah, let's get it. Let's get it.
No,
You started and it's just
No,
like, nah,
this
let
is
me
not
not
gonna
do it.
happen. My past game,
I'm pretty
I
sure
was gonna
Diamond
pick.
Pro was peak, but that's just me.
No,
Oh my God, nobody's
Shut
talking
up.
about you right now, bro. Shut up.
I was gonna pick a Pokemon game, but lost the ticket, so I'm gonna be a little different. Assassin's Creed 2, yo, oh my
But-
God, Assassin's Creed,
But
yo. Sure, love.
terrible.
No one said anything about your game. Why
Terrible.
you gotta say something about mine?
I need to sort of cut the pot. Add a
Wait,
little bit of
let it finish.
controversy.
Which
Assassin's
Let's
Creed
You
do
want
said
to
again?
disrespect my
Repeat it?
game?
Assassin's
You
Creed
see,
2
it's-
is the
Oh,
old game.
okay.
I would
That's a
say
good one.
3,
That's a
but I
good
think
one.
3 is pretty recent. 3 is my favorite.
Yeah, Breeze.
But 3 is my.
Di ba?
Oh,
Alright,
for
so
a
what's
present
your
game, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, both of them, they're like the same thing. Same but different. I would say Dragon's Dogma. That's what I'm playing. But that's just the itch, you know. As soon as that drug wear off, it's gonna be gone. But Legend of Zelda stays forever.
It's funny.
those would be my two.
Just speaking about a Dragon's Dogma because you've seen the reviews, right?
No, I've just been enjoying the game.
Okay, that's great. Don't even
Well, they've
switch
been
up the
saying
reviews.
a lot about that game. A
Yeah, there's
lot.
people that are playing it on PC and then their performance is ass. Get a PlayStation, you'll be okay. If you can't afford a good PC, get a PlayStation. Respectfully, I have both, by the way. I have a PC and a PlayStation. My PC could probably play Dragon's Dogma at like medium to low settings, maybe.
He's not
But
willing
I'm
to
not
take
dumb
that
enough to
chance, bro.
try it because I
Yeah.
knew what I was getting myself into. I was like, I'm just gonna get it on PlayStation. It's already optimized. I got worry about it. Dummies.
Makes sense. It makes some
Okay.
sense. And again, I also think you're stupid.
Oh wow.
You're talking about for that Soul Silver quote. Okay, no. Okay, let's continue.
I'm just,
Let's,
bro.
uh,
There's
let's
the
continue.
we're
I'm
We're
gonna
not
move
getting
on.
into that today. We're not getting into
No,
that.
we're gonna
Maybe
move on.
tomorrow.
To keep it in the gaming aspect because that's how this group came to be. If you had, me and Ronaldo were talking about this the other day. Actually, I want to know your inputs. How many genres of games are there? There's like FPS, and then there's like RPG, then there's JRPG,
Action.
RPGs, ARPGs. But like, wouldn't those all be RPGs? Like, if you had to
No.
like bundle them
really
together,
I feel
how
like
many genres would you say there are?
That's tough because could you put all the RPGs like ARPG and JRPG under just the umbrella term RPG?
No,
Or
I
do you
don't think so.
ARPG is too different from like JRPG. Because something like what's that game with the demon? Lilith.
Diablo?
Yeah, because that's an ARPG and it plays completely different than something like a JRPG Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
Or
but like,
Final
but like,
Fantasy.
but like fucking damn, what's another ARPG? Fucking
Minecraft Legends or not Legends? Actually, that is a ARPG.
I feel like they're all role play games. I feel like that's one umbrella. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what the RPG aspect.
Like
No, yeah,
one
so
tree with multiple
put it
branches.
under that.
You feel me?
Right. I mean, the thing is, I feel like
Yes.
Lawson does have a sort of standing on saying that you can't do that simply because some people really like JRPGs and really dislike ARPGs. So I feel like that's where you would like, sort of draw a line,
Yeah, but I
and maybe
feel, I
not
feel
even
like
mention RPGs in the first place.
but that would be okay, but that doesn't mean they have to be two different things. Like I really like gas cars, and I'm kind of okay with electric cars. Doesn't mean I don't like cars.
That's true, but that's like saying just because I like JRPGs and dislike ARPGs means I don't like games. You know, I don't know what point I was trying to make there. I think that's exactly what you said.
I feel like it's like I feel like you can like one thing of the tree and still like the whole tree without liking the other part of the tree. You feel me?
Yeah, so it's
Like
sort of
not
like
all
selective.
branches are created equally, but like they're still branches.
Right. Okay. I mean, as for the original question, then, how many are there? I mean, we probably have to just list this down because,
I don't remember what we agreed on. I think we agreed on like 8 or 7 of them or something like that.
I
It's
think
like
it's in the double
RPGs.
digits.
It's like RPG, first person shooter. And there's fucking sandbox.
Overhead.
no, Overheads is
It's a
an
style. It's
RPG.
not really RPG, FPS, sandbox. Sports games we put in their own category.
Sports
Fighting.
games get all their own categories.
Yeah,
I feel like a
fighting
sports
games.
game should get its own category. Because what is a
guess.
sports
Yeah,
game?
because
Where
how
you
do you
gonna?
classify a
Yeah,
sports
where you
game
gonna?
any other
Where you
way?
gonna? Yeah.
Because it's not an FPS nor an RPG or
I
a
definitely would
sandbox.
say probably like 9, 8, maybe 10.
I mean, I'm writing these down. So you said RPG, FPS, sandbox, sports, and then Brandon said fighting.
Yeah, these
Battle royales.
first person shooter as well.
Fire Rocket just
Well,
wanted to.
battle royales are first person.
Should we change first person shooters to just no? Because if you put shooters, that's mad broad. And I feel like giving third person shooter its own category is kind of crazy.
Because
What?
if you put first person and I mean, then you have to put third person shooter, right? Because I feel like that's
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So we could just say shooters.
Yeah, shooters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you also got survival games.
Oh yeah. Okay. Survival is its own category. Wait, is that like
Yeah.
a sandbox game? Really?
That would be sandbox though. Yeah, I'm
I
probably
don't
Yeah.
know, but that's a whole different type of thing, though.
I
Because
mean,
then you
what
could
survival game have you seen isn't a sandbox?
Resident Evil. That's
Well, that's
not,
like
that's
a
not a
survival game.
sandbox.
That's a horror third
That's a
person
horror.
shooter.
Yeah, so horror FPS or horror shooter. Oh,
Really?
horror. That's a genre.
It's a horror. Yeah.
Oh, what about that genre of like escaping the enemy, like Friday and that clown game that's coming out?
Oh yeah, like
Right.
neighbors.
I think that would be
Neighbors
horror
two.
too.
I think that's classified as horror or ARPG.
Really, ARPG?
Because usually games when you have the ability to customize your characters, abilities,
It's
or skills,
RPGs.
anything like that. Yeah.
Racing game will go under sports, do you think? Or they would be their own?
I think that's its
I think
own
they-
thing.
I think it's.
I think
something,
racing is
I
its own
would
thing.
like
I
Need
would
for
debate on
Speed.
that. Yeah,
And Need for Speed isn't like a sport yet, so it would be its
they'll
own
have
thing.
their own.
NASCAR, yeah, that would be probably
Well,
full
like,
of
what
sport.
about so then Need for Speed would be an arcade racer. Do arcades get their own category or?
What is an arcade game? Isn't that just retro games at this point?
Yeah, basically
I
what you're
guess.
What about like
And
a
don't forget
stealth?
platformers. Don't forget platformers and stuff.
Oh, platformers. How did I make that?
What about stealth?
And
Like
what?
Metal Gear Solid.
That's an RPG. That's like a.
No, that's its own thing.
That'd
What
be
do
like
you
an
mean?
espionage game.
Spy game. That's a
That
that's a
doesn't
spy
get a
game.
category.
Why
That's
is it a
like
category?
that's not a category.
That's like the story. That's like
A stealth
the
game.
mechanics of the game, not like the
I
genre.
guess.
What would that be? That'd be like a story-driven game, though. Does that get a category? A story-driven game?
Story-driven.
I
don't
guess.
necessarily
I
say
don't
genre.
know.
Every,
No,
like
I
because
feel like
every game
that
has a
falls
story.
on the umbrella of one of the
Hmm.
topics. Which I don't know which one. Probably shouldn't
we
it
got
fall
the-
under the
we got
umbrella
the-
of role playing? Right?
We got the very
No?
popular of VNs, visual novels.
I
Oh, yeah.
guess. Yeah. Yeah, they count.
I think I'm
Yeah,
the only
totally.
here who plays visual novels.
Totally very popular.
So, what would
What
you
about-
consider something like Power Wash Simulator then?
A simulator. There we go. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
category.
that's
the
simulator.
category.
Oh, okay.
It's a
so you're telling me
simulator.
okay, Like that
But
is
what
a
about
sandbox.
what
It's not a
about like
simulator.
what about games that you like depending on the decision is the outcome of the game. So
Oh,
like
decision.
Like
Uh,
like a
that's a
decision
decision
visual
making,
making.
novel. Oh
like
my god.
So like
choice games.
so
Choice
like Until
games.
Dawn,
Until
So
that
Dawn,
game that we
those
was
are
playing at your house at one point, that horror.
Yeah.
Isn't that just an adventure game?
that's just horror. It's just horror. It's like
No,
a
but that's
story.
like that's his own category. Because
Yeah.
that's the choosing. The
Yeah.
choosing is his own thing.
Like the
That's
Walking
unique to those
Dead
games.
Telltale series, that's all like
Yeah.
you choose your own path and stuff.
Yeah, you call
Choose
it
your
a
own
walking
adventure.
simulator
Games
because
are
all you do is
categorized
walk
like
in the fucking game.
It's a choose your own adventure game.
Yeah,
I
but I think it's
guess.
classified as horror. Let me see. Actually, because I'm curious.
decision based.
Okay,
I
even
mean-
if it is, I feel like choose your own adventure should still be a category.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
I can see that.
Yeah.
How did they classify it? I'm not looking through this. It's a lot of text. So you said simulator is separate from sandbox.
I feel like it is.
Okay.
There's a lot of simulator games, Goat Simulator, Flight Simulator. Those aren't really sandboxes.
Right. Okay.
Wait, Quiplash? That's the sandbox game.
The hell is Quiplash?
like those the game with
Why?
the
How
phone?
you don't remember that?
Oh,
Yeah,
the question games.
The question games, yeah.
What would that
You
be?
mean mobile games?
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
cool.
a
We're
party
keeping
game.
the
That's like a
options.
party
Oh,
game.
party
Yeah,
game.
party
There you
game.
So
go.
party games count though. That's a genre.
Because Super Smash Bros is a party game.
Yeah, a
Well,
fighting party
yeah.
game.
Super Mario Party.
And we didn't have fighting games.
Yeah,
How we
Super
don't
Mario
have
Party,
fighting
thank you,
games? That's
Brandon.
crazy.
We did have fighting
No,
games.
I did.
We
Yeah,
did?
I did fighting
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how many would you say that is so far? Because I can't really think of that
That's
much more.
RPG,
Probably like
shooter,
7,
sandbox, sports,
8.
horror, fighting, racing, platformer, visual novel, simulator, and party games. That's 11.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't count a single thing you said. So could you
I
give me
said
the number?
11.
Okay.
I feel like there's more than that. But we probably
could
not
probably
just thinking
add
about them.
more to
We
that.
could definitely, there's definitely more.
But we are at our 45 minute mark.
MMOs.
So,
Really?
or 46 minute mark.
MMOs.
So, as I've said in every single episode, we are a bunch of dumb people that sound smart but are really dumb. Don't listen to anything we say. Make your own decisions. Live your own life. Follow your own rules.
Don't
Have
do
fun while you're
drugs.
doing it.
Say no
Uh,
to Vans.
all right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you for
I
joining
say
us.
no to
Episode
drugs.
3.
No
Um,
matter
we
if
hope
they
you have a
pull
good
up
night.
with a
Let's do
van
this
and it be
again.
like free
Catch
candy,
us down on
say
music.
no.
Good night, people.
Good
Bye bye.
Say less.